Okay, hey guys, how you doing today? So I'm very excited because today we're going to learn about how to use Windows Movie Maker, which is one of my favorite programs. Number one, I like it because it comes free with all Windows computers. So if you've got a computer that isn't a Mac, it's probably going to be on there. It's really simple to use, and you can put videos, pictures, music, anything you want in there. And if you know how to use Microsoft Word, it's actually very similar to that as well. So it doesn't require a whole new range of skills. So what I want to show you how to do is, you guys all know how to make a poster or make a PowerPoint about, something that you're researching. This is a cool way to do a research project in just a slightly different and creative way. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to make a video using images about my favorite artist. So my favorite artist, his name is Joshua Searson. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete my little title here and start again so you can see how I've done it. So this is basically where you start, and I'm going to come up here, this button, and press title, and I'm going to change it, and I'm going to call this, maybe I'll call it My Favorite Artist, Joshua Searson. Okay, so that's going to be the title of my movie, and I can change the color of the background. So we'll make it something kind of funky, maybe like a strong blue color would be cool. Okay, and then you can even change how your text comes into the screen. So if you click on some of these buttons up here, you can do some cool little tricks. You can have it coming in from the side. What else have we got? I actually kind of liked this one. It's pretty flashy. Or let's just keep it simple. So I'm going to have it floating in like that. All right, so my favorite artist, Joshua Searson. The next thing I need to do is bring in some pictures. Now, I already went online and I collected 10 pictures of his work that I like. So I'm going to go up here to the home area, and then I can click on here, add videos and photos. And my computer's a bit slow, so it does take a minute. And I've saved them on my USB in a folder called Joshua Searson. Always good to sort your work into folders so you know where to find everything. So I don't know how many pictures I've got here, quite a few. So I'm just going to highlight the whole lot, and you can see there's lots of images, and press open, and it should bring them all in. So now you'll see on the right hand side you've got all your pictures that you're going to include in your slideshow, and on the left hand side you've got what's actually showing on your slideshow sheet so you can practice it. So if I go back to the beginning and press play, it's going to work its way through my slideshow. Okay, and then it's going to show every picture individual. Now, just to talk about it quickly, this is, it is probably one of my favorite artists, Joshua Searson. He's from Adelaide. I like him because his stuff is funky and colourful. He does a lot of mural work and lots of big shapes, geometric shapes, and I don't know, it's just very cool. So I wanted to show you his work as part of my little project as well. So I'll just pause that. So as you can see, it's just going through. Now, to make it more interesting, I think a good song would be great. So if I want to add a song, you'll need to download something from the internet first. Now, I've already downloaded a really cool song. I think you'll like it. So you go up here to add music, provided that your computer is working efficiently. Click it again. Sometimes you got to click it twice. And I actually saved it in the same folder. I have many folders on my USB. Outcasts, Hey Ya, and it should chuck this song in here. So that way, when I press play, now it's just loading. So if you have a look down here, it says loading audio data. So you just have to wait until that's gone, and then we know that it's loaded. Okay, so I've loaded a song, so hopefully now I should be able to press play and it will play. Let's give it a go.
For the sake of everybody in the band, act like you got some sense. Ain't gonna get up there and shake his ass.
It's got a bit of a talking intro.
Okay? Every night. That's all I know how to do, man. You know, I ain't flew all the way overseas in the middle seat.
Very weird.
For us to get over here.
Now, I don't want this talking intro, so I'll show you how to edit this out. And what I'm doing, I'm following this black line here. And we're just going to wait until the song starts, and then I'll know where to chop the song. I'll show you how to chop it in a second. We just need some music to start. I reckon it's about here, because I can see the green. Is that it? There we go. Alright, so I'm going to press pause. So this is about where I want my music to start. So if I drag the cursor, or the black line, onto there, I'm going to right click, and then press split. And what it's done is, it's split the song in half. So this section here, this is where all the talking was. I'm going to right click on that and press remove. And now my song.
To perform for you live, Johnny Vulture, Benjamin Andre, Dookie on drums, Awesome
You know what, I still don't want this either.
Ice Cold, 3000. Performing their smash hit, Hey Ya. Ladies and gents,
Great song.
I give you the love, below.
So weird. Alright, I reckon here, this is where we really want it to start. So, same thing again. Click split. And I'm going to click on that first section, right click, and go remove. Now, let's try that again. Now, it's time consuming, but it's worth it in the end. So now my song should be starting at a good point. So let's press play. This is better. So that's a great way to start my little video. Okay, so next thing we need to do is you can actually double click on the song and you can have it fade in. So I'm going to have a slow fade in and a slow fade out when it finishes. Now I want my pictures to show, but not for too long. I just want them quick because I want this a quick, snappy and interesting video. So if I double click on one of the pictures, come over here to duration and I can make the duration a bit shorter. So I'm going to make them 3 seconds. I'm going to double click on each picture. You're going to have to do them individually. Double click. Come over here, change it to 3 seconds. And that means the pictures, each one will show for 3 seconds. Double click. Oh, gosh, it's taken a while. Double click, that's a good picture of the artist, the self-portrait. Double click, 3 seconds. Oh, double click. 3 seconds. There we go. Alrighty, now we need some facts about him as well. So we can't have it all just pictures. So I can put in another caption. So I could have some interesting facts. So Joshua Searson lives in Adelaide and has a studio in the CBD where he works alongside other Adelaide artists. Alright. So when I show that picture, some interesting facts will come up. And put another caption here. He is 30 years of age. That's probably enough. And I'll slide that one over there. He's 30 years of age. What else do I know about him? Put another caption on this one here. He teaches printmaking at the South Australian TAFE. Now, can't see that, so I'm going to highlight this and go edit text. Double click on that one, there we go, now it will work. We need to change the colour of this text because we just can't see anything. Or the other thing we could do is come up here. That could be cool, and it's still very light, isn't it? We need a way, if we change the way it... Ah, there we go. So I'm going to do that for all of them. So I'm going to go back to my text, and I'm going to change it to this setting so it's got this kind of grey outline on it. And I think that'll make it much easier to see, because when people watch this video, I want them to be able to see exactly what's going on. I'm going to put another caption, just a little comment. Josh Searson has completed many murals around Adelaide, so keep an eye out and you might see one in your area. And again, we'll change the settings so it's got the grey. That's pretty good. I'm quite happy with this. Now I can also change the way that's laid out. So if I stretch that, I could even change the font size a little bit smaller so it squeezes in. Try that, see how that plays. That's pretty good. And should we we'll put a little conclusion. So once you get to the end, you can bring up the credits. Director, soundtrack. So credits. Now enter your name here. Okay, Amelia Rowe. What else? Wait. Oh, and then I can. No, let's start again. I want the whole lot. I want it to ask me. I'm going to remove that one because I want to start again. I'm just going to click on credits and it should give me, move my face out the way. If we click on it, go back to the home, click on credits, I want to show the sound, get it to ask me for the soundtrack as well. Now it's Hey Ya by Outcast is my song. I've made a mistake here. I've got a black box, so if I just right click, I can remove that one. Okay, fix that. I'm going to write here, this video was made by Amelia Rowe. Okay. You can make credits however you want. And we've got the soundtrack. Now I think that's a bit long. Let's play that out. Still a great song. Now if I want to speed all that up, I just double click on it and come over here to duration and change it to 4 seconds. Double click on that one, change it to 4 seconds. And that should be, let's sped it up a bit. Cool. And then our song will conclude and should fade out. And now I've got my video, a few interesting facts, some great pictures, and yeah, just makes it a bit more interesting than a PowerPoint. So the last step you need to do is save it. So we're going to come up here and go File, Save Movie, and we're going to save it for computer. So this is, remember that, File, Save Movie for computer. Okay. And then I'm going to keep it in the same folder so everything is organized in my Joshua Searson folder. And I'm going to name it Joshua Searson Artist. And it's saving it as an MP4. Okay. Now Movie Maker will take a minute to render the video that I've made. And it'll tell you when it's complete. And you should have a fully finished video. So there's a few other tricks, and you can make your images black and white, add some effects. So you'll see up, if you have a look up here, there's a button called Visual Effects, so you might want to have a play around with that. And that's pretty much it. So good luck making your own video. I'm just going to play my video now and watch it. What a great song. I won't make you sit and watch the whole thing. Ah. Look at that text, it looks great.